Hey guys, so what I'm going to do here is this is going to be a tutorial on how to go ahead, create yourself a business manager and set up your ad account and your Facebook page. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to be logged into, your personal Facebook page. Here we've got Patrick Stevens. I just created this for the purpose of this. Go ahead, open up yourself a new browser. It's going to be business.facebook.com. And you should see exactly this. So you're going to click here, create an account. And this will be your business manager name. So this isn't public facing or anything like that. So this will be Patrick's business. I'm Patrick, your business email. It'll ask you to confirm your email address. So I'm just going to open up my email address in a new tab here. So at the moment, I have no pages or ad accounts. I'm going to go to my business settings. I'm going to create myself a new ad account. This won't be public facing either. So again, Patrick's business. I'm setting my time zone and US dollars is for my business, and I'll create. So what this does is this allows you to have something that you can go ahead, and this is where you're going to control all your actual ads from. So it's a little bit different than like boosting a post. This gives you more control. And then you go ahead and add your payment info. So that you'll just put your credit card there, and this is what Facebook will use to charge for your ad spend. I'm going to exit this for now. You can go ahead and do that. That one's pretty easy to figure out. And the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to go to here to pages. Now, if you're logged into your personal Facebook account, you can actually add a page if you already have one, right? And you can just type the name. So if I go, Patrick's store, it'll find, you obviously spell it the right way, but it'll find one that you have attached to your personal Facebook already. Or if this is the first time you're doing this, you'll add and you're going to create a new page. And this is what will be shown at the top of your ads. So this is Patrick's business. Let's say Patrick's fishing store. My category, do retail, store. So for the most part, it's going to be, in this case, let's do it for a contract. You can just put a contractor, bit of a bio. This will be public. You can find that. You can always do this later. Set that up. You agree. You create page, and then you're done. Once that's all created, you can go to a place. It's going to be called Ads Manager. So once you're on Facebook, right? So I've created an ads account. You'll see this on your personal Facebook. It'll be your Ads Manager. And you just click over here and you just have to confirm. And then this is where you'll start building your ads. And so that's as simple as it is. Yep, that's all good. And then account overview. But yeah, that's where you start from. So first things first, we're still over on the business.facebook.com here. And the idea is we're going to want to go over to this ads manager. We can also do this by simply going ads.facebook.com. Creating an ad. Or the other way, you can simply be logged on to your Facebook, your personal account, right? And then since your personal account is actually already connected to your ads, you just go over here on the left, Ads Manager. It brings us to the same place. So what we're going to want to do is accept this. We're not discriminating against anybody, whatever it is. And we're not doing any of that. First things first, it's going to ask you to go ahead and confirm a few details about your account. So you're going to go to the account overview. You've got to add your payment method. And then you've got to make sure that your Facebook page is connected. So I'm going to skip this for now. I'm going to make sure that our page is connected. So I'm back on my business.facebook.com. I'm going to go down here to settings. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going over to pages, right? We're going to find our page. in this case, Patrick's Business, and we're going to make sure that you're assigned. So you are assigned. Good. I'm going to go back here. We've created a page. I'm just going to refresh this in this instance, just so it acknowledges my page. I'm confirming. There, now you're good to go. You will have to add your payment method. I'm not going to just in this case. I'm just going to go ahead and set up these ads. So what you want to do is you're going to set it up for leads. This is how we're going to get people to, see your work and then opt in, fill out a survey saying that they want to go ahead and do it. It's going to be a manual leads campaign. We don't want to do the recommended settings. They're not all that intelligent. So to break it down, basically how it works, it looks pretty daunting at first, but there's 3 levels to it. There's the campaign level, which is your whole overarching campaign. Then there's ad sets below that. And within the ad sets, we're going to put 2 ads per ad set. And that's how it works. So right, this top level, campaign, ad set, and here's the ad underneath. Campaign, let's just, I'm just going to call this 2024-0701 new leads campaign. This all is going to look good. I don't have to change anything here. Going over to the ad set level, new leads ad set. And I'm going to do an instant form. So this is an on Facebook survey. We're choosing Patrick's Business. I'm going to click view terms here and agree to it. So that's basically just saying we're not, advertising. We're not discriminating against anybody. We're not advertising any like houses, any racial stuff, whatever. Maximize my number of leads. That's what I want. Cost per result, we're just going to leave that empty. My daily budget. So for the one ad set, I like to play around with at least do 15 for your ad set, right? And then our start date, we're going to want it tomorrow at midnight. That'll give the algorithm the best possible chance of being successful. Sometimes you can launch them early in the morning if it's early enough, but let's just do it clean tomorrow midnight. Done. No end date, but try budget scheduling. Nope, not going to do that. Location, let's say, do it a little bit more specific, right? So let's say hypothetically we are in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm going to, in this case, I could simply type in Phoenix and it gives me Phoenix plus 25 miles. You can go up to 50 miles with this. So let's say we want to do a bigger area. I like 50 miles. And then let's say I like Payson, Snowflake, and Show Low. I want those in there too. I can go ahead and click this drop pin button. And I'm going to say right in the middle of those. And it's going to give me a small radius. And I'm going to set that to about 50 miles as well. So let's say I'm happy with that. We're going to go down. We're not going to use Advantage plus audience. You can split test whether or not you like it. It's all right. But yeah, you can play around with that. It's not too bad. Advantage plus placements, that's fine too. Or you can have it a little bit more manual. For now, I'm just going to leave Advantage plus placements. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to do a new leads ad here. And how I'm going to structure it is I want to, off the start, I want to do a little bit more aggressive of a campaign. So then I can really see what's going to hit right away. And I can go ahead and actually cut off the duds and, just keep those winners going. I can duplicate the winners, make a couple changes, get those live again. And that's how I do my testing. So you'll have to add a form. I haven't created a form in a while, but we're going to go ahead and create a form. And so this is going to be the questions that you want. So for instance, let's do higher intent in this case. We're going to go next, quick headline, fill out for your free estimate, whatever you want to put up there. You can have a description. So this will go right below your headline. You can upload an image. So for instance, this could be your logo in the background. The image is this big one. And then this logo would actually take your page's profile pic. Gonna click next. What do you want? You want their full name, I'm sure. I'm sure you probably want to see their street address. You know, let's go with, of course, a phone number. Let's take a city so we know where we're at. Put that in there. And then you can actually add other stuff too. So you can put a description there if you like. I'm going to click next. Now you have to link them to a privacy policy. And so this will just be on your website. If you have a privacy policy anywhere, your best bet is to just paste one, is to just like add one to the bottom of one of your pages or something like that and link it here. I don't believe Facebook goes in and checks whether or not it's a privacy policy like on the page. So you can really just put anything. If I hypothetically put, it should be fine, right? Or honestly, your best bet, take your privacy policy, make one up, have ChatGPT make one up and stick it on there. And it's basically just going to say like, hey, we don't go ahead and sell your information. We're just using it for our purposes, right? And then that's the deal there. Now, answer these quick questions so we can learn more about your project. Now you can add questions here, and these will be, so let's do a short answer. How big is your roof / job? You know, a couple ones that we do. When are you looking to have this done? We also do, what type of roof do you have, or what type of property? And yeah, that's it for those. You know, and then you just go ahead, you create that, and this will be attached to the link. So I'll just finish this all up. Perfect. So now we have a survey. All right, let's go back to setting up our ads. Headline. This is where we would put something. We want to put here is something attention grabbing. So I'm going to make another video. It's going to be the next video after this. That's going to go into like how you should write your headlines and your descriptions and everything like that to get people interested. But for now, buy our product if you want to succeed in life. Back now. So that's where that goes down there. Actually, the description you don't actually need to fill out. It's the primary text. That's where your ad copy is going to go. And we don't have to worry about that. All right, so that one's done. Now what I like to do, the way that I like to do it is I like to set up two ads per ad set, right? So I'm just going to simply duplicate this one. And in duplicating it, all I want to do with the next one, it's going to be the exact same, but I would change up like some of the copy a little bit. You can play around with what pictures you're putting on there. The main thing I like to do is keep the copy the same. To start, I'll just change the pictures. So it'll be two of the same pictures. And now, at that point, I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to duplicate the whole ad set. So this will duplicate the ad set and the two ads below. And now with this one, you're not going to change anything on the ads. They're already set up, but you know, it's got the same copy. It's got a different picture for each. This is already set up. It's set to the right time. It's got the same budget as before. What you're going to want to do here, hypothetically, so for instance, you can change a couple things here. So you could change the distance. I like trying, like maybe you don't really want to go out this way, but like you're happy to get some people. Let's do that. And let's say your preference is maybe just 30 miles, you know. If you change just like a couple things here and there, it just has another chance to go through the algorithm and hopefully hit your ideal target. This is where it comes down to, and let's say that one I put open targeting. This one, instead of the Advantage Plus audience, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make some suggestions. So let's say our ideal person, let's say they're 35 plus. All genders typically is fine for our purposes. Detailed targeting, right? So let's say commercial property manager. Let's say warehouse owner, small business owner. Small business owners will do. Let's see what else we have for warehouse. Operations manager, that will do. Commercial real estate, that can be an interest. Let's go back to some more commercial real estate. And this is actually the sales / leasing agent. Maybe they'll be interested in getting some of that stuff done. Or you can go ahead, you can put residential, you can put commercial. I like to put, if you're interested in doing like agricultural buildings, hangars, big warehouses, barns, Quonsets, whatever you want to put on there, you can put on there. And the key here is ideally we want to have for this is the estimated size audience. So for instance, if I put, somebody who likes swimming, just as a hypothetical, right? It's an interest, swimming, water sports. It's going to go ahead. I guess in this case it didn't, but typically it'll change the estimated audience size, right? And the idea is you want at least 800,000 people in there. Now, I like to do a third ad set, and you just change a couple more things here and there. It's not super important exactly the things you change, but as long as it's a little bit different so it has another chance to go through, then you're in pretty good shape. I like to do a third one, leave it for about 3 days, and then you'll find out which ones are pulling ahead and which ones are kind of duds. And at that point, you turn off the entire ad set. So not at the campaign level, which is above the ad set, and not at the ad set level, which is below. You want to do it right at the ad set level, and that seems to work the best. And that's how you structure it. So I'll add a third one. I'll get them going. I'll make sure that everything looks good. They'll be live at midnight. Wait a couple days, and then turn off the ad sets that we want, and that'll be that. All right. So what we've got over here on the right is this is actually going to be this is an old piece of copy that we've used on ads before. And over on the left are the principles that we're using in it, right? So I'll break that down. First things first, you want to go ahead and you call out your target audience. So in this instance, it's North Pole homeowners. I am interested in working with exclusively North Pole homeowners, and so that's who I'm going to put in the top. And the algorithm's going to go ahead and take that because that will catch the eye of those people, and it's going to start showing it to them a lot more once kind of as it learns, right? The next thing I want to go ahead and do is highlight some pain points. So in this instance, I've got high energy bills. Is that giving you trouble? Well, then here we've got the solution. It can be a leaky roof. It can be, is your building too warm? It can be anything really. As long as what it is that you're trying to sell is solving that problem, that's what you're going to do. Obviously, you want to go ahead and use clear and compelling headlines. So that's kind of down here. We've got a couple different iterations of that. And these are all just touching on the pain points here. All right, so for this next part, I'm actually going to go ahead and take this and pull it out because I don't want it that early. So I'm going to put this down here. So I reordered this a little bit, and the principle that I'm using here is I want to go ahead and promote the benefits over the features. I don't care that the product that you're using is this thick or this color or whatever it is, and people don't care about that either. So what you're kind of doing is you're selling the vacation versus the plane flight. So like any airline, they're selling you a flight, obviously, but that's not what they use to market it. They're gonna use a tropical beach somewhere, and that's how they're gonna connect with their audience the best. So what we want to do is this summer transform your home into a cool, comfortable oasis for your family. We're kind of selling them that dream, and then here it's the same thing. So these are all kind of benefits of your product, but we're going to be selling the fact that we're going to be selling what they do versus what it is. So what's it going to do for you? It's going to lower your energy bill. Your comfort is going to be enhanced, durable and long lasting. this should be something like you won't have to, upgrade for a very, very long time, 20 plus years, whatever it's going to be, right? Increases your property value. Great. So here, this one specifically, I would probably say, it's a pest deterrent. Pests can't get in. I don't think that that's that strong. I'd actually probably take that one out. Noise reduction acts as a sound barrier between rooms and from outside. So again, you're just like selling the benefits of it. And then what is your unique value proposition, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be that unique, but for instance, in this case, you're experiencing fast, hassle-free installation that works instantly. And I could even say, I mean, in some cases, for like the roofing guys, you could say without disruption to your business, something along those lines, right? And then here, act fast. Slots are filling up quickly. This program operates on a first come, first served basis. So what that does is it creates a sense of urgency, and to a degree it incorporates social proof. Now obviously you're going to get more social proof from having like reviews and stuff on your website, that kind of thing. But for this, it's saying, hey, look at all these other people that they're going ahead and taking advantage of our deal, and you don't want to miss out. So it does those two things simultaneously. And then here again, this creates more urgency. So let's get to it. We're seeking 12 more lucky homeowners to experience the benefits of our premium spray foam for our exclusive 2024 home evaluation program. So now we've got a program that they don't want to miss out on. Get involved, guys. This is what you want. And last thing here is we're going to have a strong call to action right at the end, right? So tap learn more below now to access complete program details and secure your spot. So we've sold them on the idea. They're all excited about it. Now they want to know what to do. So right at the end, you're going to say tap learn more. They can go ahead and do that. And that's going to take them over to a survey. I've tested a few different things you can do on Facebook surveys. Those are powerful. And then another option is landing page surveys. So you can kind of split test that, see what's going to work best. It kind of swaps from time to time. And then a few more little tips here. So you're optimizing for emotional appeal, right? So that's what we were doing with those pain points. We're getting them, you're just kind of reminding them of something that's been annoying them and that they can finally take care of with your service right here, right? And another thing, you're placing the urgency, you're placing the offers. So we're making sure that towards the end, they're like, oh shoot, I better hop on this. You definitely want to be using simple language, right? So you don't want to use any big words or anything like that. You're going to have the most success to the widest audience if you can get your point across well without using too many big words that are going to confuse some of that potential audience. Because I mean, they could still potentially utilize your service, right? Just because they can't understand big words doesn't mean they don't need, in this case, spray foam or roof coatings, whatever it may be. And that's pretty solid. And now for the picture over here, I'm going to make another video that will go into depth on like what you can do as far as your pictures, as far as your videos goes. But a simple picture of like before and after, picture of the team, picture of the work completed, what it looks like afterwards, videos of the product going down, etc. Those all work really well. Obviously, if you're going to go the team angle, you might want to change up the copy a little bit and say, hey, maybe introduce yourself and go that route. But yeah, those are a few options for you.